Welcome to my channel. In this video, we will learn the data migration concepts and the LSMW. Data migration, it is the process of transferring data from legacy system or the external files into SAP. So this is required when we need to upload or update large volume of master data such as vendors, materials, customers, info record, source list, or a transaction data like a purchase order. So, as into the SAP system, there are thousands of data, thousands of vendors, materials. So, if we do manually, it will take too much time, and there is a chances of the error. So, to handle this efficiently and effectively, SAP provides a tool is called as the LSMW. That is Legacy System Migration Workbench. So, LSMW is used for uploading either bulk data into SAP using input files like Excel, which is converted into the text file. So basically, we are going to upload a text file, and through this, the data will be either created or changes as per our requirement. So we can take a few examples onto the real-time scenario where LSMW is widely used. Example: there are 7 to 8,000 suppliers in your system. Earlier, the payment terms is immediately. Now you need to change the payment terms as 30 days. So as there are 7 to 8,000 suppliers, it will take too much time if you do this manually. Similarly, there are certain changes into the bank details of vendors or the employees, creations of material masters or vendor masters, and in some scenarios, there are the some unused or very old vendors into the SAP, which is created 3 hours 3 years, 5 years before, and as per compliance or the policy, the vendor should be updated with their document, and it will be complete their process at or fulfill the business requirement in terms of the certificates or documents in every 2 years. So the very old vendors, so business try to do that PO should not be issued to such very old vendors. So they will block such thousands of the vendors in that scenario. So if we doing these changes manually one by one, it will take too much time as we discussed. So LSMW is helps complete these activities quickly and accurately. So these are some key benefits of LSMW, such as saving time, reducing the manual effort, and avoiding the human errors. And this is the reusable upload programs for the multiple times. Now let's go to SAP system and see step by step how to create the LSMW for one of our example changing in a payment terms. So I will go to the SAP. So this is our initial screen. I will the T code is itself at the LSMW. So I will enter the LSMW in command field and enter. So I will land it on the screen. So onto the LSMW, I need to first create the project, sub-project, and the object. So I will first give the object name as a vendor change as the first and click on the create button. I will give the description as the same vendor changes. Payment terms I will keep as it is. And I will give the T code as a MK02 payment terms changes. Payment terms changes at okay. So in that way, I have created my project, sub project, and the object. Now I will click on the continue button. So these are the few steps I need to complete for creation of a successful LSMW. So first step is the maintain object attributes. I will click here, execute. So here system will provide me the multiple options for the LSMW such as standard patch or the direct input, which we need the help of ABAPer. So functional consultant is mostly used as a batch input recording as it does not involve the coding. Business object BAPI method it's required the help of ABAPer and same with the IDOC. So I will choose the method patch input recording. I will go here recording overview. I will click on the create a recording. So basically here we will create a recording for our transaction. We will record all the fields and we will prepare our file according to that and we will upload a file. This is the basic funda. So I will click on the create button. So I will give the object as a payment terms, recording and a description. So T code I am here going to use as a MK01. MK01. So I will put the purchase organization as KL01 and the account group as a KRED. So we need to put our organization data and the account group, and the vendor is the any system vendor. I will press enter. Oh, I need to go back. I selected the wrong T code. I need to use the MK02. So I will cancel the recording. I will I will not save this one. I will create again. Instead of the change, I have selected the T code as the MK01 for the creation. So here I need to enter the T code that I'm going to use as the MK02, changing of a purchase organization data. So I will put here the vendor number, purchase organization, and the purchasing data. So I will click here. So currently the payment terms is 001. So instead of that, I will use as a 002 and I will save. I will click here the default all. So system is capture some additional field also. So as I don't want the additional fields, so for simplicity, I will remove some fields. For example, this GRBS indicator. So I will click here, delete this screen field, ARS indicator, remove, and automatic generation of purchase order. So I have removed the unwanted additional field that is captured by the system. So I need only a vendor account number, purchase organization, process data, and the terms of payment key. So I will save. I will go back. I will go back. This is my recording that I'm going to assign payment underscore T2. I will save. Go back. So now these are the 14 steps that I need to complete for this LSMW. So one step is completed, system will automatically move to the next step. So maintain source structures. I will click here. I will click here the create button. So I will queue as a payment terms, the description same. So this is the source structures I have created. I will save. Before that, now I need to maintain the source field. So to maintain the source field, I will first create a file or data to maintain the source field. I will click here object overview. I need the data in table format. Okay, so I will press Ctrl Y and copy from listener to the characteristics length. So I will copy this and here this is the Excel file in which I have prepared a three sheet recorded data, source file and the uploading file. I will use the Control V. I will go back from here. I will click here the maintain source field. I will click here payment terms, the source field, and click on the table maintenance where I am going to maintain my source field. So it is in the format field name, character type, its length, and the description. So the character types is generally C. We need to maintain for the characters. If it is numeric, we need to maintain as a N. Hmm. So what I will do, so first is the field name, second is the type, and the description is at the last. So I will put the description here, maintain only as a C, as a field type is a C for the characters. So that's why I have maintained as only C. So if you check here for the characters, the field type is a C here. So I'm going to paste this data here. We will press enter, check whether if there is any error or not. So system is not throwing any error. So I am going to save. Data is saved. I am going back. So all four fields are captured here. So I will save. Now maintain the source relations. I will just go here. Just I will change mode and just a save. Just I will click on the save here. So data is saved. Now this is the important steps, maintain field mapping and a conversion rules. So I will do the mapping. So for that I will click on the auto field mapping. So here what is the I have recorded data and what I am going to upload. So SP will check and map there. If it is a everything is correct, it will propose the correct field mapping. So system will give two options with confirmations and a no confirmation. So I am selecting with confirmation. So for the first field is the vendor account number, that is the Lipner same 100% match. So accept proposal. Second, purchase organization 100% match. So in that way I will accept all the fields and I will just save. I will save. So these are the first fifth is the design steps. Now we will move manually to the next stage, specify file. So I need to create a file. This step is not important. So I'm going to create a file and upload this file. So I'm going to create the upload file. So first I will use the transpose option. I will put the description, vendor account number and all these things. So I will use I want the vendor number. So I will go to the system. will find out the vendor numbers. I will find out from the table levels LFM1. The purchase organization I am going to use as KL01. So these are the, we can say, the vendor numbers. So vendor account numbers, purchase organization is KL01. I will put KL01. Process data, yes. And the payment terms, I'm going to change as 0002. I will delete this one. So currently, if you check at the table level, I will deselect and Lipner here, and I need only 3 columns. So I'm going here. So if you check, all the payment terms is a 001 except the first one 002. So I will change that one also manually. MK02. I will change as a 001. Okay, the changes is done. I will close here. So refresh the data. So if you check, all the payment terms is now at the 001. So I will prepare a text file. Control A, sorry, Control C. I am going to create a text file. I will save this file as a payment terms 111. I will close this file and I will assign this file to system. So specify files. I have prepared the files and I will assign legacy system on the front end. Create button. I will assign our file payment terms 111. Open vendor data. Here I will select the option as a tabulator, and as field names are available in our file, so field name at a start of file. So this is the field name Lipner EKORG. Hmm. So I will keep this checkbox activated. I will continue and save. I will go back. I will assign the files. I will just save file. The same files that we have uploaded is assigned to our source structure. So I will just save. I will go back. Read data. So all the 13 transactions are captured. Display rate data. Okay, so this is our data that we have uploaded. Convert data. So system will converting this data for the uploading. So this is only a test sample that we have did 10 to 12 vendors. So in real time there is a more than thousands of vendors we can upload in one go. So all are greens, that means we have did correctly. So create the batch input session. So MK02 underscore I can queue as a 03. and I will execute. So one batch input folder is created. So run batch input session. So this is our session currently mk02 under 03. So I will click here onto the process. So here system will give a number of the options. For example, process on the foreground, display errors and the background. So once we have tested successfully 10 onto the productions at the time of uploading of thousands of vendors, we can select the option of the background or a display errors only. So if any error, system will show that error. As we are doing at the initial stage, so we will show you at the process at the foreground, and here extended lock and expert mode is activated. So if you do foreground, we need to press enter every step, then only it will be completed. So to show you how it will be behave, I will first select the process foreground, though it will take some times, and onto the second step I will show you the background method. So yeah, so first vendor is our 100130. I will press enter. So if you check from 0012, here the payment terms it changes as a 002. I will just press enter. So first record is updated. Second vendor 100131 131, it is 002. If you check at the table level, here is the initially as a 001. So I'm going to change all things. So I will just press enter up to the last vendor. I'm entering a press. I'm pressing enter. So the batch input session is completed. So here we can check the log. Total transaction is 13. Here is the in error, it is 0, in successful 13. If you click here, all will be updated as a 002. So if you check, as immediately it will be updated for 002. And if you want to check at the transaction level, we can check anyone. So in that way, we are executed successfully the LSMW for the payment terms. So if you check from 0001 to 002. Okay. So now I will show you the same methods with the background. So I will do one thing. I will put the method as a 3. I will do the changes. I will copy this data and update in our file. So where is our text file? So I will update this file as a 003 and I will just save. Okay. So we have tested this LSMW and it is working successfully. So I will do one thing. I will go back. Again, I will go LSMW. I will open the same project. Now the first, as I discussed, the first are the design steps that we don't need to repeat. So, and we will move this object onto the production systems. We will just import this project and we will export this project from the test system and import into the production system. So here uh, we have the options import and export this project. So it will be imported onto the text file. I will show you. Suppose we have imported onto the production system. So the next is only the from the specify files. We don't need to repeat this earlier step into the production system or the next time. So I will go here, specify files. The files is same. We have just updated the data. So I will just go back, assign files. The same files is assigned. Now read the data. Now data is changed from 0022 to 003. So there are 13 transactions. I will go back. Display read data. So we will check now. So if you check from 0022, it will be read as a 003, the last column, 003. So I will convert this data. So all 13 transactions are converted. I will go back, display data. So all are into the green. That means our process is correct. Create a batch input session. I will queue as a for version 1 batch input session. So new batch input session is created. Run batch input session. I will execute. I will put the session name here, put star. So this is our new session mk02v1. I will process. I will execute now in background. So I will, yeah. So one session transport to the background processing. So it will take some 30 to 40 seconds and it will be data will be uploaded. So we will wait for some times. We'll check at the table level. If you check, it will be started the first transaction, second. Yeah, all batch input session is successfully executed. If I refresh here, so all R13 will be successfully created, and as already we have to see at the table level, it will be changed from 002 to 003. We will check and confirm at the transaction level. Now it's 002. I will go back. I will press enter. Now it is 0003. So in that way, we have completed our session for the LSMW, and we will cover the foreground and background process. So here we have to change the payment terms. In the same way, we can create the projects for creation of Patel master, vendor master, transaction data, purchase order. So thank you so much for sorry. Thank you so much for watching this complete video. I will request you, please like, subscribe my channel to watch more SAP related videos. Thank you so much.